7. And I just came back from my 3-mile run. And now I'm just getting a little light bag work. Hope y'all having a good day out there. What's good? It's your boy. I'm out here getting this work. Just muscle memory. That's all I'm doing today. I ain't trying to kill it. I'm just trying to let these arms keep working. And these feet keep working. It's essentially like shadow boxing. I hope wherever y'all at in the world that y'all having a great day. I hope y'all went running. I hope y'all training. Hope y'all eating right. This right here is more tiring than banging the bag. Because you're just practicing keeping your arms going. But I hope y'all having a good day. No matter where y'all at in the world, I hope y'all having a great day. Once again, it's about the training. It's 24 hours in a day. Get 4 of them hours. Make them yours. And it don't matter what you do with the rest of it. Just don't give all your time to your boss. Don't give all your time to your friends. Give some of that time to you so that you could be the best in your life that you could be. This right here is a lot harder than banging a bag, throwing this many punches, and being able to breathe correctly. It ain't about throwing them hard with no training. It's about being able to mix them up. That's where it comes in, the work comes in. Muscle memory. Muscle memory. You want your arms to remember the training. But when it comes time to do the work, woo! Man, my arms feel like jello. You want your arms to get used to throwing that many punches. So when it comes time for you to throw that many punches, it won't be like foreign language. What you practice is what you can preach. I'm doing a bunch of rounds of 2 minutes of throwing somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 punches a round. It's real tough on these shoulders. Real tough on this cardio. This is when you gotta learn how to breathe. I always talk when I'm doing stuff, because it's how I learn how to breathe. That's why when I go running, I like to talk on the phone. What you practice is what you'll do when it comes time to do it. You gotta be able to throw them hands. People think my hands are fast. No, I just practice routines. Woo! That take a lot out of your shoulders. Man. Woo! I'm getting tired now. There's a lot of rounds. Come on, y'all. Work with me. Woo! Lord have mercy. I need a Kool-Aid break. Woo! That's how you wear yourself out. That's how you do that. That's how you do that there. Man, no matter where y'all at in the world, I pray y'all having a good day. I pray y'all having a great day. I just finished a 3.5 mile run. I just finished 3.5 hours of training and 3 rounds on the bag, doing 200 to 300 punches a round, trying to build up my stamina so I can compete with the best and not with the rest. Oh man. Man, that sound good, brother. That ain't what I'm working on. Dodge and then hit first. Yeah, I got days that I dodge and then hit first. This ain't a day for that. This was a day to wear these arms out. You don't need to dodge on everything. Just like you don't need to hit hard on everything. And every day don't have to come outside and do speed training drills. Every time I show somebody a drill, they tell me how I can make the drill better. By the time at the end of the day, all my drills are gonna look like everybody else's drills. And we all gonna be at the same level at the same time. I don't wanna do nothing nobody else do. I make up my own drills. I kill myself. With that being said, I appreciate all the comments. But just understand something. Everything ain't gotta be the same way. The same way you remember it, or the same way you teach it. Everybody's at a different level. Never know what the next man's level is. I used to tell guys online, kick higher. Then a guy told me he pulled a groin muscle and that's as high as he can kick right now. Made me feel stupid, you know what I'm saying? Because I gave him advice without knowing the whole situation. A lot of times I tell a guy, hey man, don't wear them kind of shoes when you're lifting weights. And they was like, I wear these kind of shoes because I had arthritis in my ankle and the way my foot lands on the ground, I can't wear a shoe that's that flat. Made me feel stupid because I didn't know all the circumstances before I gave that guy advice. A lot of times we do that. Unfortunately, I'm not nitpicking. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not calling nobody out. But it's a lot of times when y'all see me hitting the bag and y'all say, hit the bag harder. I might have hurt my hand or hurt my wrist. But I'm still trying to train my arms. You know, one day a guy told me I ain't moved my head enough. He didn't know I slept wrong that night and I had a cramp in my neck. But it didn't stop me from training. It just stopped me from training the way he wanted me to train. So with that being said, you know, like, take it for what it is. You see somebody doing something, just give him a pat on the back. Don't tell him he should have ran faster. Hey, look, I told that to a guy one time, man, you should have ran faster. He said, I pulled both of my hamstrings a couple of weeks ago. Once again, I felt stupid. I gave a guy advice he didn't need. think about road work and whipping jab. Yeah, I think about road work. I do road work every day. And I whip that jab every day. Depends on what day you catch me on this bag. Gotta remember, I do an hour worth of bag training every day, even though I'm not online for an hour. I do an hour worth of training. By the time I get online, it's to show y'all and to motivate y'all to do the same thing y'all see me doing. Not the same exercises, but the same, intensity, the same drills. Man, I just came off of doing too many rounds on this bag. I ain't got no arms to do no 1, 2, 3, 4. That sound good, but I just finished doing bag work. Been out 2 weeks from a wrist injury, but I can still run. And I'll lift a bit. Hope to box again 2 more weeks. Yeah, man, when you got a wrist injury, heal it. Don't try to keep working through it. Hey, look, when I work through things, it's because I'm just training. It's not because I'm fighting. I'm not going to climb in the ring and fight somebody when I'm already hurt. I give them the advantage. So sometimes you just gotta, you gotta take your time. You're an average martial artist. I like that, but man, you the man, dog. I got here late. I appreciate it, dog. I appreciate you getting here. I just been online. I ain't been online but 11 minutes. I was doing this work before the clock came on. Let's see. I do 8 rounds, 3 minutes, and then roll work. That's a good deal. Man, I don't even know how many rounds, but I do 3 rounds online on this channel, 3 rounds online on my next channel, and then I do an hour worth of bag training before I do all of that. I train for 3.5 hours a day, and I run 3 to 5 miles every day, 7 days a week, even in the rain. You gotta be on your game if you want to be good at it. Broski. Man, I ain't got the energy for a 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe before I get offline. Right now, my shoulders is gone, bruh. I've been doing bench pressing, shoulder shrugs, deadlifting, obliques, dumbbell press, pull-ups. I do 40 pull-ups a day, 40 dips a day, 200 push-ups a day. I ain't got no arms right now. I just finished using the last of my arms on this bag. Trying to make your jab more powerful. Put a 3-pound weight in your hand or a 2-pound weight in your hand and just constantly do this. Just do this. Whether you're throwing it straight like this or you're throwing it high, it don't matter. Throw it how you're going to use it. You're going to build that shoulder up. I train for 2. I train for 2. How old are you? I'm 57 years old. I'll be 58 years old in November. And you training for 2? Is this a girl, a young lady training for 2? If that's the case, I understand you. If you're a dude and you're training for 2, then you're training for you and somebody else. I get you. Hey, Jesus. Your average martial artist. I'm subbing. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, dog. Hey, look at my channel. I got 1,300 videos. You can see me do some of everything up there. I do all kinds of, because I'm a martial artist too. Okinawa Shorin-ryu. I studied a little bit of everything. Judo, jiu-jitsu, kung fu, wrestling, grappling, boxing. Oh, you meant 2 hours when you say you train for 2. My fault, I thought you meant you train for 2. A lot of girls up here saying they train for 2, meaning they got a baby and they training for them and their baby. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But at 2 hours is a good deal, bruh. When I first started training hard back in 2013, I started training 1 hour a day, and 1 hour became 2 hours, and 2 hours became 3. I'm trying not to kick it to 4, but it's over 4 right now. I'm doing about 5 total, because it's 3.5 hours in the house. Then it's a 3 to 5 mile run every single day, and then it's 1 hour on the bag, and then I come back and I do 25 to 30 minute live stream on 2 separate fitness channels. So yeah, it's tough out here. It's tough out here. But if you see me, you see how I work. You understand? I ain't playing. I'm training. I ain't complaining. I mean, I appreciate all y'all. You're a full MMA guy. I like MMA, dog. Man, I'm picking up some MMA moves, even though I probably don't plan on climbing in the ring no more. I'm 57, man. I don't need to beat nobody up. Let's just say that. I don't need to beat nobody up, and I don't need to get beat up. We at that level right now. I just like training now just to be on point, just to make sure everything I got is going in the right direction. And look, please, if y'all up here, hit the sub button. It don't cost nothing, but y'all can get up here and y'all can talk to me every single day. It don't cost you nothing. Hit the sub button. Kickboxing. I like kickboxing too. Muay Thai. I wish I'd done Muay Thai. Man, but I'm a little old to be doing Muay Thai now, man. I start kicking something with my shin bones at 57 years old. We might have a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I just kick bags right now. You feel me? Yeah, man. But look, I appreciate it. Your average martial artist, I appreciate it. But look, man, I hope y'all having a good time no matter where y'all at, no matter what y'all doing. I just want to know if y'all training. You know what I'm saying? If you're training and then you're eating right. Because people always get up here and they ask me, they say, Coach, how can I get a six-pack? Six-pack starts in the kitchen. You got to start eating right. Stop eating so much sugar. Stop eating so many carbs because carbs turn into sugar. Eat a lot of protein. And then eat good foods, man. I'm a vegan, so you ain't got to tell me I don't eat nothing but the right foods. I eat vegetables every day. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with vegetables, fruit, and nuts. I drink plant-based protein to get my protein in. Right now, I usually weigh like 140, but right now I'm about 145. I like that 145 because you start looking a little diesel. You feel me? Uh, Man, let's see. Yeah, weight cuts always suck, dog. But hey, look, man, you just gotta tame what you eat, bro. You gotta tame what you eat. I used to like going to the store buying honey buns, man, but I ain't had a honey bun in like 10 years. I used to like pizza, but I ain't had a pizza in about 10 years, unless it was a vegan pizza. Flat bread, plant-based, vegan pizza. No such thing as, no such thing, think you meant to say as. No such thing as the right food, not of the right food. Yeah, but Brooklyn, NYC, Brooklyn, New York City, there is such a thing as the right food. Eat the wrong food and you'll be in the hospital a lot faster than you can wink an eye and bat an eye and click two heels together like Dorothy in Wizard of Oz. Keep eating the wrong foods, you'll find out real fast. Go in the hospital and ask half the people that's laying in the bed right now what they've been eating their whole life. And they're gonna give you a real example of why you don't wanna be in that hospital. It's young folk don't never know nothing about being in the hospital. Unless you was born sick, you ain't gonna be in the hospital till you at least 30. So go look at the people that's in the hospital and let them tell you how they got there. It wasn't because they was eating vegetables. It wasn't because they was eating fruit. It wasn't because they was eating nuts and drinking plant-based protein. It's because they was eating everything else. They was putting sauce on everything. They was eating honey buns and cupcakes and all that. Yeah, a lot of young people don't understand that. So guess what's gonna happen? That's why they got hospital beds. That's why my wife works in a hospital now that does retirement home, hospice, rehab, the whole nine. And there's a lot of people up there there's a lot of people up here that's gonna be in that hospital. How we avoid it is we do something different with our lives. Because if you keep doing what your friends doing, you're gonna be where your friends are. Look around. All the friends you got in the world, look around at them. 5 years from now, half of them gonna be gone. That's just the reality of life. They keep drinking, they keep smoking, they keep snorting, they keep shooting, and they keep eating the wrong foods. Sometimes you ain't gotta take a drug. Just eat the wrong food. That's a drug. Why do you think if you were on my diet plan and I cut out all your sugar, you're gonna be like shaking every day. You're gonna have headaches every day. You know why? Because sugar is in your system. It messed you up for a long time. It messed you up to the point where you don't even know it messed you up. That's why we used to say don't give kids candy because it be bouncing them off the wall. Yeah, well, it's a lot of adults that been eating candy since they was kids. Yeah, man. Yeah, stay away from all the bad stuff because it ain't no good for you. I ain't forget we all gonna die. Let me explain something to you, Brooklyn, NYC. This is what I try to tell people all the time. You gotta remember how old I am. So I'm sure you probably not 57 years old. But let me explain something to you. We all gonna die. I don't care who you are. We all gonna die. But how we die is up to you. Would you rather go to sleep at night at 87 years old, 90 years old, and fall asleep with all your kids and grandkids around the bed? Or would you rather be 25 and die because you got high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, or cancer? You ain't just gonna die. You're gonna be in pain before you die. There's a big difference. We all can choose how we die. When we get to the fork in the road, we can go left or go right. Seems like to me you keep going left and then trying to make excuses for it. Don't take nobody down with you. Just eat that junk in the corner by yourself. Buy them beers and snort that cane and smoke that weed by yourself. Then you'll die by yourself. And when you die, guess what? The world gonna keep right on moving. They're gonna say that dude was silly. He was silly. That's why he ain't here no more. I got a whole lot of friends that ain't here no more, dog. A whole lot of them. At 57 years old, you think everybody made it at 57? I'll be 58 on November the 5th. You think everybody gonna make it to 58? I got guys that thought because it was a diabetic, it didn't matter. So I'm just gonna keep eating, come and die anyway. And they didn't lost a foot, half a leg, the other foot, half of that leg, some hands, some fingers, some toes. Yeah, man. Do you wanna go out like that? Yeah, that's what everybody say. You can't, you young. So it don't matter what you say right now. It matters when you got a wife at some point in your life, or a husband. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl. When you got a spouse at some point in your life, when you got a kid at some point in your life, you're not gonna wanna die. You're gonna wanna live long enough to watch them live their dream. You're not gonna wanna die. I got 3 kids. I didn't wanna die 10 years ago. Why do you think I started this program 10 years ago? Because I was reckless. I was coming home drinking a 40-ounce every day. Every day. I was coming home eating honey buns and Snickers bars and Twix bars and whatchamacallit bars and eating packs of annihilators and eating cupcakes. I was doing it on the regular. And then when my blood pressure started getting high, my cholesterol started getting high, and they started telling me you better watch it or you're gonna be a diabetic, I changed the whole game. I went cold turkey. You know what that means? I cut everything out at the same time because I don't want to be selfish. See, because if I leave everybody that I brought up to this level without me. That don't sound like a lot to somebody young, but when you the bread maker in the house, the bread maker leave, who makes the bread? Answer that question. When you the main guy that come in the house and pay for everything in the house, when you leave, who pays for everything in the house? When your kids need advice about growing up, need advice about job searching, need advice about college education, need advice about training and dieting, who gives it to them if the hierarchy ain't here? See, when you're young, it don't matter. I just said, I ain't mad at you, dog. I ain't mad at you. I'm just giving you information that you just don't know. You 23. You might not have no kids. You might not have no girlfriend. You might not have no spouse. So it's easy to die. When people climb up on the roof and jump off, it's easy to die when you ain't leaving nobody behind. Why do you think the Secret Service and the Special Forces and the Army Rangers and all the deep branches of the military would prefer you get in without no kids? Why do you think you can't become a spy or nothing like that, or be in the, I ain't gonna say the mafia, but be in the mafia, and you without no kids? You gotta have no kids. You gotta have no ties, so you have nobody to go back and get. So that's the same thing in this situation we talking about. It's easy to die alone. It's easy to die alone, but when you start building a family, even if you got a dog, your dog gonna miss you. You know what they say, when you die, you're supposed to let your dog see your dead body? People don't understand that. You're supposed to let your dog see your dead body. Because if your dog don't see your dead body, he think you just left him. And he'll spend eternity heartbroken and looking for you. Ain't that something? Adopted, hey man, it happens. Hey look, but I'm gonna pray for you. Because whatever situation you're in right now, whether it's good or bad, trust me, it can get better. Whether it's good or bad, it can get better. Yep. I don't know the feeling because I wasn't adopted, but I do know the feeling because I've been around. I've been around for a long time, dog. 57 years is half a century. I've been around for a long time. And because of that, I've seen a lot. I own a barbershop from 1991 until 2020. And from 88 to 91, 87 to 91, I worked in a barbershop. So being a barber is like being a bartender. People come to me with questions that I got to find the answer because they don't think I'm not supposed to have the answer. I got to find the answer. So I had a lot of people come to me that was adopted. A lot of people come to me that was sick. I had a guy walk into my shop one day and told me, he said, "This is the last time I'm going to get a haircut by you." I thought he was moving. He said, "No, I'm dying." I looked at him. I said, "Dude, you look good though. How old are you?" He said, 63. I said, "What's wrong with you?" He said, "I got a lot going on the inside, bro. All my organs starting to shut down. So they're going to put me in hospice." So next thing I know, a nurse lady came in the shop and told me he died. It is what it is. Oh yeah, I know it hit different when you've been through it. It's like being beat up. You ain't never been beat up. It's kind of hard to tell somebody that's been beat up how to survive being beat up. But you know what? Just understand something. You was adopted. It's a different feeling. It hit you hard. It's knocking you around. It's making you not care about a lot of stuff. That's why you got to get somebody to care about you. That's why you got to care about somebody. And somebody else out here is under 23. They 10, they 12, they 15. They going through the same thing you going through, only worse. And that's why you here. You here to be able to save them. Everybody got a job to do. God give everybody a job. It's funny because some of us don't want that job. You know, my father was a preacher for over 40 years. And he says when he got in front of a congregation, it was 1,000 people in the congregation. When he got in front of the congregation, he said, if I reach one, my job is done. Just one. That's why sometimes you have 20 people come down the altar to get baptized. Sometimes you have one. Today's lesson is for you. You my one. And I'm going to keep praying for you. Believe it. But I'm going to keep praying that you get stronger, that you get wiser, that you just get a whole lot more to you, and then you start passing it on, because somebody out there is doing worse than you doing. They doing a lot worse than you. Whatever you've been through, they've been through worse. So you got to save them now. Yep. We educating each other, my brother. We educating each other. That's the job. And somebody else that's watching this stream right now, they're being educated by everything I say and by everything you do. So let's give them the lesson, player. Let's give them the lesson. I'm here for the lesson. Why you think I logged in today? You know, today wasn't my day to log in. I usually don't log in on Tuesdays. I don't log in on Tuesdays, but today, something told me when I was jogging down the street, come home and log in. Because you never know who you're going to meet. All right, I head to the gym. Oh, wait a minute, you still wanted a 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang, 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 bang. All right, let's see what we working with. I ain't going to do it too hard because my arms is gone. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. One last time for the gipper. One last time for the gipper. Your average martial artist. 11 to 7:30. That's a tough shift. My mama used to work 11 to 7. And that was a tough shift for her. She did it for 36 and a half years. I see you, man. Average martial artist, you the dude. I see you. Make sure you subscribe. I think you already said you did, but make sure you do. Hit that like button. Leave your boy a comment. Adios, amigos. Yeah, 11 to 7 is always crazy. Because you up when everybody else sleep. And you at home when everybody else at work. It took away all your friends. Because your friends, they work in the daytime. Because when I was a young guy trying to get employment, I ain't want no night shift. I wanted a morning shift. You can bring me up at 4 o'clock in the morning, bro. Work me from 4 to 4. But at 4 o'clock, I got to be home. Why? I want to wash my car. I want to cut my hair. I want to shave my face, get my gear, and I want to hit the club. I ain't care if I got out the club at 3 o'clock. I can still be working 4 o'clock a.m. Yeah. Gaming Pro. What's good? Oh, say none of your friends work. Good gracious, you don't want my money. That ain't funny. You the only one with money. Man, if it was a bear behind me, I'd be flying. You better believe it. Hey, look, I can smell a bear. I'm flying, dog. I'm climbing this wooden fence right here, and I'm adios amigos. Believe that. It could even be a dog. The wrong dog, and I'm running. That part. Believe it. Let's say RENAMMRD. What's good? What's good? Y'all got me looking back here. I'm going to peep real quick. Make sure. Look, they got it gated off so no animals can't come in here, but you never know. Somebody might open up the gate. It'd be like, it's a guy around the corner, grizzly bear. Go get that dude. And next thing you know, he'll be on my back. And y'all gonna see me box for real. I'm gonna be throwing some body shots on the bear that y'all ain't think was possible. I'm gonna Mike Tyson him. Believe it. All right, LeBron King, I remember you. Finley Cypher, yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I remember you, dog. That's what's good. Amen. Hope y'all been working out today. Hope y'all been eating right, sleeping right, staying out of problems, staying out of trouble, keeping the stress level down, and training. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all get the likes up. Hit the like button. If I got you online, please do me that favor. Hit the like button. Let the algorithm know that y'all care. And please sign up for my channel. Please subscribe. I'm growing. Y'all see what I'm doing every day? Lex, what up? Man. Let's see. Y'all ready for some fights, man? What y'all think gonna happen on that Javante Jake Paul fight? What y'all think gonna happen on that Javante Jake Paul fight? Let me know what y'all think about that one. It's just a fight. It's just a fight. Who will win, Pacquiao or Jake Paul? Pacquiao? Who is Pacquiao fighting? But I think Jake Paul is too big to fight Pacquiao. Pacquiao light. He's small. Javante too, but Pacquiao, he getting old. Jake Paul will probably pummel him. Javante gonna be in for a fight of his life. But Javante got that knockout power. That's what Javante got. He can unload now. But Jake Paul is big though. I mean, this boxing got weight classes for a reason. The bigger guy can handle a smaller guy. I used to spar against guys that were smaller than me, and I let them throw everything they wanted at me. Didn't hurt. Didn't hurt like the big guys. A guy that was my height, my size, he hit me with something, felt like I got hit with a brick. Guy 10, 15 pounds lighter hit me with something, I'm just brushing it off. It's a difference. But Jake Paul is big. Say Jake Paul will run like Mayweather. People always said Mayweather run, but you know Mayweather done fought some great champions that if you knew Mayweather was going to run, you should have chased him. So he beat a lot of great guys in his lifetime. He 50-0 for a reason. And now keep in mind now, just for those that don't actually box, I don't got no disrespect for you. I got only respect for everybody up here. But boxing ain't about climbing in the ring and standing in front of the guy and throwing punches. It's about outsmarting, outwitting, outboxing the other guy. That's why it's called the art of boxing. If you stand and people you see people slap people in that little slapping game where you stand still and he slap you, and then you stand still and he slap you back. But this ain't what boxing is. That ain't what boxing is. Tank will slip and catch him in the ribs. Yeah, but you gotta remember, Tank gotta hit a whole lot harder to hit a guy that's 190 in the ribs than a guy that's 130. Somebody said, can I still box right now? Yeah, I can still box right now. I box every day. I mean, I'm 57. I wouldn't try to box right now. Why? Because it doesn't matter right now. I'm not trying to build a reputation of accolades. I don't need to be patted on my back at 57. Ain't nobody need to be patted on their back at 57. I got all the pats I deserved. You know what I'm saying? I say them pats for somebody else now. I'm the patter now. I'm patting young bucks on their back right now. Yeah, that's what we doing. I'm patting people. It ain't about me no more. Remember, I don't come up here to show y'all what I could do, only to show you that it can happen at 57 years old. I don't do no sparring with anybody right now because people be trying to get brownie points. I only spar with people I'm training. And those are the guys that move to where I'm trying to work on them for something. Not because I'm trying to hurt them. I'm not trying to get a shot in. They're not trying to get a shot in. We're working on something. That's the only reason why I would climb in the ring, is if I'm working on something with somebody that I'm actually training. They got plenty of guys out here that you can spar. Plenty of guys that want to spar every single day. I'm 57. I don't need to spar no more. I probably got hit in the head one too many times when I was sparring for like 30 years. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to remember I did 20 years of karate, so I probably got kicked in the head 20 years. You got to do all that to get good. And then when you get to this level of the game, you stop and you start teaching. The bully, Charlie Zelenoff. Now, I don't know him. Hey, look, man. He said Goofy's out here asking for sparring. You know everybody don't know, man. Hey, look. You walk into a room full of people, everybody don't know the same thing. You come onto a chat line, everybody don't know the same thing. Some people think that I get up here and show off a six-pack so I could show off a six-pack. You never see me at the beach walking around with my shirt off. You never see me in a modeling competition or bodybuilding competition. I just do it because I can. I show you my abs to show you what's possible. If you work hard, you can get them same abs, you can get them same arms, you can get that same chest, you can get the same everything. You can hit this bag the same way I hit it. So I'm just trying to tell people, hey, look, fitness over 50. Anybody younger than 50, I'm trying to get you to 50. Anybody older than 50, I'm trying to let you know that it ain't over for you. That's how we gonna do things. Can you see my boxing skills on the bag? Yeah, look at my channel. Coach Carl Fitness, Coach Carl 757_fitness. I drop 2 videos a day, 7 days a week. For a year and a half, I got about almost 1,400 videos on my channel. You can go up there and look at any one of them. How to check punch. I'm guessing you saying counter. When they throw something, you throw something back. It's all about the timing. If you got good hands and good speed, and you know what you want to do, you can catch their shot and shoot yours back, and it can land before they block it. You know, I always tell people, or you can do it the easy way. Every reaction has a counter reaction. So for every hook they throw, you throw an uppercut. For every uppercut they throw, you throw a hook. Therefore, your chances of landing something without him seeing it coming is great. Let him throw his first. As he started throwing it, you throw yours. Be fast enough to beat him to the punch. How to jab with power, twist your hips. People think power is in this. Ow, ow. No, it's in this. Ow. See, I'm turning my body. Ow, ow. It's in the hips. And to get good at it, put some threes in your hand. Man, say I'm old, but I still got a six-pack. You better believe it. It's what it is, man. It's what you train for. What you want, you train for it. If you want it bad enough, you'll train hard enough. And when you get it, keep it. That's what it is. I thought I had a pitch up here. This is the only pitch I got on my phone, my second phone. Anything you want, you can have it. Anything. There's no limitations to hard work. Say, whoa, you old. I like how you said that, though. Hey, look, man, I'm only as old as I carry myself. When you see me out in the street, you won't know how old I am. Nobody ever knows how old I am until I tell them. That's why they ask me. Some people think I'm 40-something, but I'm 50-something. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Mike Tyson's a great guy to look like. Only Mike got a little bit more in the belly than I do. My belly, I train my belly to be a little thinner, a little smaller, a little more defined. But as we get older, we eat different. Mike ain't think about glamour, glitz and glamour right now. He still can box and still can win a fight, still can be in a fight to win. But he ain't trying to get cut up. Yeah, I'm sure he got other plans right now. Like spending that money. That's what happens when you get older. A lot of people want to spend that money. I want to give my money away. I don't want to spend no more money. Greetings from Germany. What's good? Niz. I got a son in Germany right now, in the army. That's where this shirt comes from. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all log into my channel. And make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, because that's important. So every time I get online, y'all can keep coming up here and dialoguing with me. Y'all can tell me your problems and I'll help you out. You can tell me your boxing aspirations and I'll help you out. Mike Tyson didn't care whether he won that fight to Jake Paul. Mike Tyson was getting paid like $30 million. That's what Mike cared about. And I ain't gonna blame him, because at the end of your career, the only thing that matters, you know, Mike had already got the accolades. Mike was known as the baddest man in the land. Now he got plenty of money to back it up. Sometimes you get the money after you retire. Say the rent was due. I didn't get the first half of that, if it was another half. Oh, I know what you might be talking about. Corey Bryant, how will you fight a taller guy? Head movement. Keep your hands up, because he's going to try to pepper you with that jab. It's 2 hours boxing every day, too much. Even if you are in B13 hours. I don't know what B13 hours is, but 2 hours is not a long time to train. Before you know it, you can't even get through your push-ups and your crunches and you're already into a half hour. So no, it's not a long time to train. Get what you get from it. What is the black thing in the background? It's called a body snatcher. Heavy bag on a stand. Salute. Yeah, man. This channel is definitely an LGBTQ friendly space. I don't discriminate against nobody for nothing. I don't care how tall y'all. I don't care how short y'all. I don't care how rich y'all. I don't care how poor y'all. I don't care if you don't have all the information. You can come here and get some information. I don't care nothing about none of that. I don't care nothing about your sex. I don't care nothing about your style. I don't care nothing about your color. I don't care nothing about your height. I don't care how you eat. You can eat steaks and hamburgers. I'm vegan. It don't mean we can't get along. This world is too confusing right now. Everybody want to pick sides. Don't pick sides. Just go in the middle. Everybody is good with me. Ain't nobody done nothing to me. I ain't going to do nothing to nobody. That's how we going to get down. It's definitely a safe space. I appreciate that, DP123. But look, I got to get ready to get off this channel right now, because I got a second channel I got to log into, and I got to give them people a little bit of what they've been asking me for. So with that being said, please, please, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification icon. Every time I log in online, I'm going to come right back and holler at y'all. Just like that. It's just that simple. So with that being said, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the time. I appreciate the conversation. Please be safe out there. All right? It's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 57 is the new 27, and I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side, because right about now, your boy is out.